I'm Tori Keen and I'm running for City Council. And on this beautiful Sunday morning, I want to tell you why I'm running, what I stand for, and how we can invest in the future of Atascadero. One morning in 2012, I left my 1-year-old son with his dad, who was working from home, and I went to the gym. And I got on the treadmill, I put on my Pandora with my jams, and I started walking. And then I looked up at the television and I saw a school across the country where children were streaming out in fear, and a gunman had taken the lives of 6-year-old children because he felt that he had no other option. And all I could think about was the parents who kissed their babies goodbye at school drop-off and never saw them again. And even though my son was only 1, he was going to be a 6-year-old someday. I was going to drop him off at school someday, kiss him goodbye, and I hoped to God that I would see him at pickup time. And I knew then that I needed to be more involved in my community. I started coaching soccer, even though my son wasn't quite old enough yet. And I wanted to find ways to support the kids in our town who didn't have anything else. And what I came to find out was that there are so many amazing community groups in Atascadero who come together to find ways to support the kids. We have the A-Town skate park right over there. We have the beautiful playground that Parents for Joy put together because they saw a need to have an inclusive playground. We have the Elks, we have Kiwanis, we have all the sports leagues that all find ways to invest in our children, to give them support that they perhaps can't get anywhere else. I really feel like we need someone on the city council who will advocate for not only the children, but their parents and the families in Atascadero, and find ways to invest in the future of our town so that we can come together as a community to deal with the issues that come up. I also think that it's really important to support small local businesses. The general plan is coming up this year. We're going to be changing some things, and the general plan is really the layout and the plan we have for the future of Atascadero. It says where we want things to go. Where do we want more housing? Where do we want more commercial? Where do we want industry to go that makes sense for our town? One of the big projects we have coming up is the intersection of Del Rio and El Camino, where the Walmart was supposed to go. That Walmart project is not moving forward, and so it really opens up that space for new ways of doing business. Between online shopping and now COVID, we don't know what the future of business holds. So communicating with our small businesses and future small business owners in Atascadero is key. We need to provide spaces for new and innovative ways to do business here in Atascadero. We need businesses that will pay head of household jobs so that people can live here, work here, and play here. We need to support ways of developing downtown so that people from outside of Atascadero want to come here because we're unique and we're interesting and because we're awesome. So those are the kinds of things that I want to advocate for when I'm on city council. But when I ask for you to vote for me, I'm not just asking for you to go to the ballot box, check a box, and be done. When you vote for me, I'm asking to establish a communication. I want to have an open email box policy. If your neighbor is not, cleaning up their yard properly, I want you to be able to tell me so that I can take it to code enforcement. If you have other concerns in Atascadero, I want to be that person that someone reaches out to that knows that it's going to get taken care of. If we want a better city, we have to be more involved citizens. We have to find ways to invest in our community for the future. We have to continue to build a community relationship where we all help each other out. So I'm Tori Keen. I'm running for Atascadero City Council, and I want you to vote for me. And then I want you to keep talking to me.